Girls, let's kneel down. And the Lord said, the day of the disinherited will come. And from the mountains the shepherds came from guarding their sheep and their flocks, and gathered around him at his feet to listen to the word of the Master, who brought peace to their hearts. We must go now, girls. The professor is waiting to accompany us to the museum.
This way, girls. Don't lag behind there. Come on, girls.
This one would sleep better with his eyes shut.
Well, as you see, I've kept my promise. I've brought the girls. Among all these frightful people that are represented here, I've always been filled with great emotion by the aesthetic beauty of this woman.
What do you think of the old goat? All he can think about is aesthetic beauty.
Now we shall go to the Hall of History, girls. almost closing time. Come, girls. All right. Come now. Don't be greedy. Leave me in peace.
Hello, Benjamin. You don't miss a single day.
Nope, never.
I told you 100 times, bringing dogs here is prohibited.
Oh, down. Get down. I'm sorry. Okay, come on. He's throwing you out. Go on, out. Here, boy. Hey, one in my hand. Come on, away. Up. Now, you leave me here, alone.
Hey, Sheila, you all right? What's wrong? Did you want to dance with me?
She gone crazy? When are you going to teach that daughter of yours to start acting like a human being?
But, dear, when did you start worrying about your daughter? Your office is the only thing that interests you.
Well, I know what I'm going to do with her. I'm going to call someone right now who knows her well.
I told you 1,000 times. She won't listen to anyone, least of all to her mother.
Hello? Yes, this is Dr. Green.
Please come and see her as soon as possible. Believe me, we absolutely cannot understand her behavior. That's right. Yes. Yes, I'm positive she needs your help. Anyway, you know her better than we do. Thank you. We'll be waiting.
This girl has me worried.
If I'm not wrong, the girl was in a terrible car accident, but the x-rays revealed no injuries to the brain.
The error is we based our conclusions on the visible signs. But the human brain, unfortunately, is still an impenetrable labyrinth.
My opinion is it's a classic case of acute depression.
You, Professor, are always obstinate in setting each case in the frame of scientific psychiatry. I suppose I'm an idealist, but more than an electric shock, I think of dealing humanly with a patient.
We don't always have the opportunity to sit comfortably and diagnose a patient in front of the television. We must give thanks in the very first place to Dr. Morris and his diabolical apparatus.
Speak badly of him in the future because he spies on our work. If it weren't for this...
Dr. Green, watch.
Let's try it again. All right, Peter. Now repeat this. Min. The aluminum sparkles. Aluminum. Did you ring? Take away. Peter, there's nothing wrong. Peter, please. Nurse, get something to calm him. Peter.
I don't understand it. What really happened to him?
I believe he lost contact with the reality around him. For Peter, the little cord to which the keys were tied was transformed. Suddenly into a rope that was capable of strangling him, he thought.
It's curious. These violent colors don't seem to excite them. But when they see Klein, they seem to go crazy.
You're just like this pair. Klein and you always seem to be arguing. Aggressive.
Yesterday, I took blood from the one on the left, and the one on the right came squealing at me. And almost tore my hand off.
We can learn from them solidarity without any ideological barriers.
I've got to go to the Hill Foundation at 10. I have to present a report. Come with me.
No, I'm sorry. I have to visit Mr. Roberts and his daughter Sheila. But I can call you later if you want. That way I can interrupt your functions as the habitual torture of those poor animals.
Oh, dear God, Benjamin, help me. There, Sheila. Everything's all right. Nothing has happened. There, calm yourself. Benjamin, do something.
Yes, right away.
There. I'm here with you. Come now, Mother's here. You're all right.
Yes? It's for you.
Yes?
Dr. Green, I beg you to come at once. It's Sheila.
How bad is she?
Very bad. She needs you.
All right. I must go, Jack. The girl's had another attack.
Attack. What do you call what I've been putting up with these last 3 weeks, huh? You and that little maniac. It's not jealousy. I just think you exaggerate. When we're together, you stare into space as though you had hallucinations. I feel like I'm making love to an iceberg and not my lover.
I'm leaving.
I haven't finished.
Oh, go on. You can get rid of your anger and at the same time be useful to science. In Dr. Klein's section, they're checking patients to complete a theme on acute schizophrenia.
Hey, just a
Why
minute.
don't you go tomorrow? No doubt they'll accept you.
Listen to me.
Don't forget, Dr. Morris. Be there tomorrow real early.
Thank you.
Sheila wanted to come with me to see firsthand how I treat my animals. That's what she calls them.
Well, best I get to know you. Dr. Green has spoken a lot about you.
Well, why don't we three go and have lunch together around 12 o'clock?
The child in room 45 is very bad. We've had to put him in an oxygen tent.
Klein told me the case is terminal.
Tell your grouch to worry about his own victims. My patients are my responsibility. I've got to save this child no matter what. I'll see you at 5 in cardiology.
Dr. Green.
Come on.
Dr. Green, please come to Control Station 3.
Sheila, wait here. I've got to sign the authorization to transfer a patient. Don't you leave without telling me. You wait right here. I won't be long. Pardon me, have you seen the young girl
You can rest assured that in a few years, you know, this young woman will make a marvelous mother. There, relax. My little boy's hungry.
The gardener's always saying that the tool shed that we have out in the back is a real paradise for rats, Dr. Green. Why don't you put the recorder there? Why not? You could record those awful squeals of the rats for your collection of voices.
It's a good idea. Maybe you could work with me. With a little bit of volition, you could be helpful to me in my work. You see, we're trying to classify by groups the voices of the animals that are recorded on here.
For a moment, I thought I heard among those animals the sweet, dulcet voice of my Aunt Clara. Poor old thing. Reminded me of a parrot with her squawky voice, always boring me to death with her silly moralizing.
I thought you were a bit more polite, Sheila. But it appears that you're still a superficial child.
Always the same thing. Always being reproached for something. And now you. But I have something, Dr. Green, to reproach you with. Tell me, how can you go out in the street with those old-fashioned glasses? Are we that advanced in years? It'd make you look like an old spinster.
What is it now? That girl's crazy, Doctor.
I can't understand it. She's had another nervous attack. She was much better, more settled.
I have to go to Paris. It's quite urgent. Do you think I should stay here?
No, don't worry. You go. I'll take care of her. Sheila. Sheila, I want to help you.
Save your help and your dear compassion for your patients who need it more. You're old already. I still have lots of life between my legs, but you...
Oh, poor foolish thing. You must listen to me. It's for your own good.
Get out of here! Get out of here! Sheila! Sheila! Sheila.
Benjamin, come up here. And hurry. Benjamin, get those filthy things out of here. And then bring some flowers. We've got to make this room look a little more pleasant. It looks like you're afraid of those monsters. Whose idea was it to put them there?
I don't know. Suppose they were left here in the house by the former proprietor.
Well, get rid of them. It's not good for Sheila to have them in her room.
Those dirty monsters are finally going to hell. It's the only place where they belong. That's strange. It looks as if their eyes are watching us through the fire.
They're just fantasies, Benjamin. Now you'll have one job less. You won't have to dust them. DDT, the curse of ecology.
Mama? Mama?
Sheila, what are you doing? But what are you doing out at this hour? To bed. Come on, get to bed.
Come here, Mama. I want to tell you something.
Yes, dear. What is it?
Mama, I have to tell you, because the other day...
Come, dear. What is it? What is...
Doctor, there's been an accident. The madam is dead, and the master's not here. And I don't know what to do.
Benjamin, close the door to Sheila's room. She mustn't know anything. The shock could be fatal to her.
Don't worry, Doctor. She's sleeping.
I'll be right there. Benjamin, do as I told you.
Yes, all right. Open the door! Open the door! Open! Open!
Come now, Mr. Roberts. Now we've got to think of Sheila.
I shouldn't have gone away. Poor dear. Look at her. She's stronger than I. I never would have believed it. I hope, however, that her health will hold up after such a terrible blow.
She's extraordinary. To be able to have such control of herself.
Thank you.
She's not the same girl. Don't worry about Sheila's health. I'll be taking charge. If it's all right with you, I'd like to take her home with me for the summer. I have a house by the sea. Don't you think a change of air would help her?
I have complete confidence in you, Dr. Green. I'll leave her in your hands. After all, you're the only one who understands her.
Mr. Roberts?
Doctor.
Pardon.
Certainly.
I'll be right back.
Yes, Doctor.
I understand you less every day. It's ridiculous to have to go running to Klein just to see you. The patients in Ward A refuse to collaborate if you're not there.
One accident, 2 deaths, a young girl alone. You don't think this signifies anything?
Liza!
Very well, I'll tell you once and for all. I'm tired of your reproaches and the insinuations of Klein about Sheila.
Will you listen to me, Liza?
Please, just leave me alone.
I'm only trying to explain to
I
you...
can't stand any more of this situation, and I know how to finish it.
Listen to me.
Listen to you?
But, Liza, will you get it into...
Go away and leave me alone.
My mother once said that shells bring bad luck to those who wear them.
Oh.
But you don't think there's any truth about it? You make it seem like you're laughing at me.
No. No, it's not that.
Thanks.
Come on. You know, what happens is that at times our imagination plays tricks on us. We construct fantasies, which afterwards follow us around like shadows. Don't worry about it. Look, isn't that pretty? Look at this one. I think we both needed to get away, don't you? You know, I could spend hours here, hypnotized by the water. You'll see how things are going to change. But don't be so sad. You are happy, aren't you?
I don't understand you. Your happiness has suddenly disappeared. And I know why. Dr. Morris. The day of the funeral for Mama, he ignored our grief and our sadness. He was at my side and didn't say a single word to me. And practically tried to drag you from us when we needed you the most.
That's not true, Sheila. He was only trying to...
Aren't you always trying to make me see the pretty parts of life? You're contradictory. Pretending to want to share your life with someone who hates a child. I saw it in his eyes whenever he looked at me.
Oh, Sheila, but you're wrong. Yes. It's possible that what you say is true. He's aggressive and a bit egotistical. It could be because...
Let's forget it. To wipe out my sadness, as you say at times. This man isn't worth your tears. And here, even I feel different.
I would think you must be tired, Sheila. Why don't you try to rest? Tomorrow we'll go to see a modern and very original church. Good night, Sheila. If you need anything, call me.
Thanks for everything. Good night.
I found you unconscious. You were trembling, and your pulse wasn't normal. You were muttering incoherent words. Look, over there's the church I told you about. Maybe you'll find your peace of mind. I'll catch up with you later.
Father, please.
Sheila, what's wrong? What happened? Come on, calm yourself. Sheila!
Sheila, you've got to do your best to forget. Out here in the open air, in touch with nature, you'll see how you recover your equilibrium. Sheila, what were you thinking? Sheila! Sheila!
I was worried by your call. What's wrong? You sounded anguished, incoherent. I didn't understand half of what you said. It seems I noted a strangeness in your voice, almost a sob.
The strange way she spoke to me. And the awful language.
Don't worry. The old grouch is here to help you.
Many thanks. But it's not only what you think. It's as though it was something outside of all the rules of psychiatry. It's not the violent illogic of insanity. It's inhuman. Almost like a voice inside her.
Voices. Voices. There's nothing strange in that. If it makes you feel any better, I'll confess that I, too, a long time ago, when I went home at night in the car, I heard strange voices. But it almost always occurred once I'd had a cocktail.
There was something strange in that house. Almost like a presence.
Now, let's not exaggerate, Doctor. I never thought you would get to this point.
Unfortunately, there's no other alternative. She must be interned at once.
You relax. Tomorrow at 8, we'll send an ambulance to take her to the clinic. But under your responsibility.
There's a moment in which all logic collapses. And we're faced with things we can't figure out.
I would like you to explain something. Just one thing, Doctor.
Sheila's hallucinations have brought her inevitably to insanity. It pleases her to create images, fantasies. But she has reached the limits of her tortured imagination. I'm sorry, but there's nothing else to do but confine her.
It's hard for me to understand. It's all such a tremendous shock.
Let's hope the ambulance doesn't take long. I beg Dr. Klein to... Miss Roberts, you wait here.
But, Dr. Green, I think that I want to speak to Sheila. Yes. I have to speak to her. Dr. Green? Dr. Green? Are you all right? I'd like to say goodbye to Sheila. Are you all right?
Come in, Mr. Roberts. Sheila and I are waiting for you.